Episode 52. We don't have the rice, but we do have the couscous. Boom. Episode 52, a little bit different of a format. As you can see, Unicorn is in the background. I think for this episode, certainly I think the theme is right off the bat. Today's June 10. I think June 11 is Friday, which is tomorrow. We'll be heading out, but up to this point I have been living the rice method. Yes, everyone's like rice the foot. Not the method that my mom taught me, like 1 cup of rice and 1 cup of water. No, not that rice method, but like the rest, ice, compression, elevation method.
Yes.
That's been like my life the last week, right? It's been the last week. This is our hotel room that we finally migrated to at the Dow Villa. We were over in the Double Queen Deluxe, but then before we decided to live here, right, take out a mortgage, we decided to stay in this little humble abode, which is cool. It gave us that homely feel, got us caught in the vortex a little bit, let us time to heal. But looks like we did the rice method, rice, even though we had some couscous. But the rice method looks like walking around, and I'll give you an update maybe on the outro a little bit since this is the intro. But we're going to give you some recap of the 0 days. Maybe not necessarily in order, but as we took, 6 nights or something like that?
This is the 7th night.
This is the six
zeros.
zeros, 7th night. Even though the episodes normally have to have some sort of trail involved, we're going to make an exception for this rice episode because there's been so many. And the Sierras lack internet, and I know it's going to take us more than a couple of days to get out, so we're going to toss this episode your way, catch out some of the clips that I'm going to zoom on your way, and after some of those clips play, we'll catch you on the outro. But as you can see, Unicorn is still working on these bags profusely because she is my loving wife and I love her, and she just wants to make sure that I'm warm at night, so she's like coming out that down, which can take hours, but love her to death. In any case, I'm going to get this done so we can get on to other tasks, and we will catch everyone on the outro side after the clips. So thank you. We'll explain a little bit more on the outro. Hopefully you enjoy these clips, and thank you for your support. Catch you on the other side. Whoops, forgot a few things here. Very important things. On that I was going to wait for the outro, but I figured to do it now while it's fresh on my mind. So let's talk. Episode 52 continued before the 0 clips. Sorry about that. I would like to thank Terry. Alabama Cafe was great.
Amazing.
What did you get? Chocolate chip cookies at the end?
Oh, I got lots of chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, and I got
a club sandwich.
And I got oatmeal cookies at the end that really stuck out. I mean, there's no doubt you saw in the clip there, but the oatmeal cookies, or you'll see in the clip ahead, it was really, really good. Terry, thank you very much. For sure. Suggested it, tossed a donation our way. Just thank you so much. But it was awesome. Larry, you hashtagged happiest known time all the time. Thank you for your donation, your hefty donation. All that's going to go towards resupply and all the supplies we need moving forward. But thank you very, very, very much as well. I just still can't believe it, Larry. And also Linda. Linda sent us a message. You got this. So thank you again for the support, everybody. So humbling, everything. Just the comments, the likes, and now some of the donations coming our way. Certainly putting it to good use. And also, so once again, Terry, Larry, Linda, thank you very, very, very much. Ben and Yolanda here at Dow Villa, thank you very much for allowing us to move in and just stay here forever. And seriously, thank you for that. And John, of course, Trail Magic John. You guys know John was up here. It was a great time. He spent some time here in the hotel, and we had breakfast together. So it was always a good time to see John. He's kind of like this figure. I always say, like, one day I'll be waking up on Christmas morning and boom, John will just show up and I'll be in a good mood. We'll have a conversation with John. But I mean, it's just like it is. It's kind of like this comforting thing there, because John is turning into a really good friend. Already is, but you know what I mean. So, and also John at Elevations, thanks for your feedback on the shoes. I think this is going to give me a little bit more support through these Sierras. Don't know if this will be the long-term shoe, but right now it feels like the right shoe for this foot. Other than that, thank you everyone for watching. We're going to put up some clips up here, and maybe I'll slow-mo Unicorn folding her socks. Any common confident words, Unicorn, right now, before we go?
You don't have to worry about folding your socks, kids.
You don't have to worry about folding your socks. Just throw it in the stuff sack.
Just throw it in there.
Just throw it in the stuff sack. Okay. Hashtag throw it in the stuff sack. Happy birthday to the Gremlin socks. All right. We'll catch you in a bit. Here come the clips. I don't know what day it is. Is it Sunday? Okay, so we're at the laundromat. Poppy, Sweetness, and Gimbal. And what? To me, that's
all the chunkiness.
Yeah, that's a nice mixture. You know, that's a different mixture, right?
Yeah.
You know, we know Gimbal. We've had, you know, so we didn't. I mean, we had a nice long conversation with Gimbal at the 10 at Kennedy Meadows. It was like a heartfelt conversation. We had that with Sweetness. It's always heartfelt. I get deep with people. But hey, awesome. Anything you guys want to say at this point?
I'm just saying we hold down the laundromat, man. I'm hanging with these peeps.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, so that's what we're doing. We're hanging with these peeps. We got some other folks coming on in. It's all good. We're good. I don't like the Stranger Thing, but other than that, we're living happiest known time. I'm talking to him a little bit about my foot, about what I got to do or what I don't got to do. But great footage. This is why I love it. Look at Sweetness, Poppy, Gimbal. Boom. We'll catch everyone on the other side.
Yeah, there's.
You might have to get a Red Wing boot now, just to like support the shit out of it, you know, a steel toe or something.
Yeah. So Kai,
Way heavy.
is your name Kai, bro?
Yes.
Kai and Net.
Yeah.
Look what Net's doing. She said nothing but the bottom of the net, but she's helping me with my foot. She works in PT, so she's letting me compress this. It looks like a fracture. I normally don't take video on my zeros. Beautiful dog. What's the dog's name? Nako. But this is the West Coast vibe again. This is the vibe I get on the West Coast. I stop, I have conversation, and all of a sudden, strangers out of nowhere, beautiful dog too, come up and they heal my foot.
Is that tight enough?
Yes. My heart is bleeding. Like the West Coast. Look at this. On the East Coast, you wouldn't catch me. No, I love the East Coast. I'm not going to bash the East Coast. But, you know, out in Jersey, I don't know if I'm stopping in, you know, Princeton or Heightstown or Newark and being like, bandage my foot. It's not happening. I don't think that's happening, at least in my world. So thank you very much, Kai, Nat, West Coast love. Anything you want to say to the class of 2021, PCT class, or anything in life? Any words of wisdom at all? Anything?
And Unicorn, bless up, safe travels, help others,
Give
live,
love.
learn, give love, laughter.
Respect.
It's every day's been love. Every day's been love. Thank you very much. Happiest known time. That's what we're
When
hashtagging.
you get lonely, just put on a little reggae music.
You got it. A little bit. All right. We'll catch everyone on the other side. Oh, hey, guess what? So we're sitting here in our hotel room. This is the one that we've been in here for a little bit. We might stay another night. Unicorn here. And all of a sudden, I snapped the finger. Bing! Can I do that? Hey, we have John. Do you know who John is? John, the trail angel back at Agua Dulce or Agua Dulce, whatever, how you pronounce that. But John somehow just magically shows up here because John was meant to be here on the ground talking
What's
to
John
us.
doing?
What is John doing, John?
I got my Whitney Day pass for tomorrow,
Okay.
and turns out I'm going through Lone Pine at the same time as you're here, so I'm not just going to drive by.
That's
So here we are.
awesome.
That's cool. Great
That's
timing.
awesome,
Great
awesome,
timing.
awesome. And you're planning to do stuff on Whitney
We'll
and
see how it goes.
go
Yeah,
up there and do all kinds of fun stuff. And awesome, awesome. So John, thank you very much for everything that you've done for Unicorn Joe.
Oh, you don't
course.
have to do the thank you. It's not a
No,
thank you
no,
channel.
no.
It's okay.
That's awesome. But now we're just gonna spend some good times. We just wanted to be able to get this on camera. That you know what? It's just meant to be. You just hike your hike, and you wind up bumping into people, just like how we bump into Trish, and we're just bumping back here with John. We're gonna have some good times, having happiest no times right here. So we're gonna get on by our evening here, but we'll catch everyone on the other side, and this is just really, really good times. But hello, Joe, if you're watching, and you know what I mean? Hashtag HKT. We'll catch everyone on their side. Okay, so what day is it? June 10th?
June 10th, yeah.
It's like our 15th zero here in town. So I'm in what store?
Elevation, Sierra
Elevation.
Adventure Essentials.
So right now, your name, bro?
I'm John. I am a co-founder and a shop guy here at Elevation in Lone Pine.
Okay, and you've been here how long?
The shop has been here 16 years. I'm co-founder. I would rather be guiding and taking kids in the backcountry, but I've found that I'm doing a lot of operations.
That's awesome. So real quick here on what I'm doing here, people, is I'm exploring different options for that foot. You know, insoles, different shoes, maybe not a zero drop. You heard Hand-Me-Down talking, you heard Bam talking. So I spent probably the last hour here on our zero talking to John about shoes. I think I might make a decision, but I had to put John on camera in his wonderful store here at Elevations in Lone Pine. I did remember how to say Lone Pine. So I remember Wrightwood and Lone Pine. So those are my two favorite places. Everywhere else I can't pronounce. So you have this lovely store here. We got a little bit of customers there in the corner, which I just want to take right here is the back of the store, and they're right in center of town. But is there anything right now as I'm making my shoe selection, because John's explaining to me, it's funny, John came yesterday, Trail Angel, now we've got a Trail Angel in store per se giving me some information, but I am making my own decision right now based upon some of the questions. Is there anything, John, you would like to say? PCT class of 2021, or any hikers, day hikers, or just any words of wisdom out there that you'd like to share at this moment to my viewers, friends, and neighbors' kids, possibly.
She hires in March for the season. We have PCTers coming back from 2019 and previous years coming back to work here this summer. So
Right.
that energy, that vibe that you feel, if you want to share it again next year, come work here next season. Be one of us. Be a half time in here and half time trail angel.
Is there anywhere you can apply online?
Yes, absolutely. Go to our website, SierraElevation.com. The job posting information is on the top of the banner.
SierraElevations.com.
No plural. Sierra Elevation.
SierraElevation.com. I will
You got
put
it.
that up
Cool.
on the screen. We will do that. So that's what he wants to tell the public right now, is if you want to come here and work, they're hiring. Other than that, we're going to keep taking John's advice here. We're going to look around the store, continue to shop in this wonderful town of Lone Pine. I did remember Lone Pine. I also remember Wrightwood and Jensen's. I had to plug Wrightwood and Jensen's again. But besides that, John, thank you very much for your help. And
Glad to have all the hikers. It's a very community-based store. She founded this with nonprofit kind of a design. It does have a mission statement. It really has a community feel. We're at the stoplight at the corner. All of our projects are local and outreach into the different climbing, hiking, mountaineering, Death Valley Explorer, commuter, whatever it is. This store's got a little bit of everything on purpose because it's a community store.
That's awesome. So John, as you can walk back here in the store here, I want to get away from some of the customers that you got. I want to show this back shoe wall and some of the shoe selection that you have here before I go, because I know some of the folks out there like to know, either behind us or maybe a different year. He's constantly looking at shoes, obsession with which vendors to use, what works around this area in this certain terrain, certain problems that arrive when they come here, problems when you get out of here. So it really is really niche towards this area and this type of terrain that you need. He spent a lot of time talking. Normally I don't do this when I'm in stores, but there was just a lot of time speaking about this terrain and some of the issues that people may have with their feet, which is a big deal with me. So I really appreciate John spending all this time. We're gonna have our hashtag happiest known time unicorn.
That's right.
We're having happiest known time. John's gonna help us get on our way. I guess John's the magic word.
That's it.
It's the double John. Sorry, John. So double John attack. Thank you very much. We'll catch everyone on the other side. Thank you, John.
See you guys.
As you can see, we are doing this, and Unicorn is helping moving around this. And we got that last comment here that I'm reading that you're confident and calm, and the public needs more of that. So I'm gonna give you more of that. I think it was Kelly. I have to look at Kelly's comment. Sorry if maybe it was Carrie. I think it was Kelly. But we do need more of that confidence because I'm just falling apart here. So
what we're doing here is washing them down
confidently
and
calmly.
I'm breaking up all of Rental's down clumps because
yeah, she is.
he's not really breaking them up the way they need to be broken.
Nor am I calm or confident.
So you can see he has lots of wet spots. So Unicorn to the rescue.
Yes. Unicorn always to the rescue. Make no bones about it. I could not do this hike without the wife. I don't try to front. I know all you people out there are solo hiking and like I'm solo hiking. I'm like, not for me. I am not a solo hiker. I am a couple hiker who leans heavily on the wife. So yes, there you go. Are you calmly and confidently putting that back in the washer?
I don't think those were the words used to describe it.
What is it? It's words I'm going to describe today because you do. And you've been very patient with me through this injury. Even when John came up, and we spoke to John also at the Outfitter.
Yeah, he helped us out too.
Evolution, what's it called?
Evolution.
Evolution. And now you're doing your
This is my jacket.
you're down. So we're washing our down. We're gonna go out so warm. We're doing our down the right way. Giving you special edition footage. This it's not really a 0 day, it's a 0 week. So this is a special edition of us because we've spent so long here. It's like I feel like part of Lone Pine, but I haven't forgotten about you, Wrightwood and Jensen's.
Well, I think why you like it is it's set up very similarly to Wrightwood.
It is set up very
Everything
similar to
is
Wrightwood.
very easy to walk around.
Yes,
Everything's very close.
everything's very close. And the people have been grand. So what are you doing, Unicorn?
There's still some dampness in the clumps, so we're letting them finish drying out in the sun here, rotating them.
Okay.
So they'll be nice and dry before
So-
we add them up.
Even though we dried them out their tennis balls, we're just letting them further dry in the sun. Right?
That's right. Make sure it's nice and fully dry.
Fully dry. And we're enjoying lunch right here. A little bit. A little bit of lunch, a little bit of charging. Very peaceful back here. Boom. Episode 52. Unicorn, say hello. Okay, so episode 52, a little bit different from the norm of what our episodes entail. Normally there's always something that has to do with a trail mile. So this is the first episode that we're releasing. It has no mileage of trail, but gonna release it for a couple reasons. One is we're about to hit internet dead zone in this next few sections, so we'll update everyone on what we've been doing. So mileage for today is 0, right, Unicorn?
0.
Big 0. But on the 0 topic, because we went through some of the thank yous early on in the episode.
How many zeros have you taken?
Well, right now, I mean, we've taken 6 zeros,
6 zeros.
and that's like 7 nights, 6 zeros. So we've been here quite a bit, healing the foot, the left foot right here, and decided to go do away with 0 drop. So no more 0 drop, but we dropped a lot of zeros. 0 drop, gone. But we dropped a lot of zeros. We dropped 6. Decided to go with these Solomon XA Pro 3D. Gave a little bit more support to this part of my foot. A little bit flatter, a little bit more tougher support at the bottom. I think I'm just going to roll with these through the rest of the Sierras, you know, and ship the other ones forward, the other Lone Peaks that I have. But we're going to try a little bit of support instead of 0 drop. So, exciting times. Other than that, What else did we do today besides we were all over the place today actually.
Got our down washed.
Yeah, we said no trail miles, but man, did we were all over town. The down was washed, right? That's why the jacket's on. It's warm again. Sleeping bags, right?
Yeah, we might need to do a quick tumble in the morning. Seem like they're taking a little bit to dry.
Okay.
But yeah,
So what do you think the plan is for tomorrow? I think we're gonna head out tomorrow and maybe hit the trail.
probably somewhere in the late morning. I'm thinking we're gonna get back to the trail and just take our time and see how the foot does. We'll have enough food to be able to get to Bishop in the next week or so.
All right. That's cool. So we'll have enough food. We don't want to starve.
Yep.
Lone Pine has been great. Lone Pine. I'll never forget Lone Pine.
It's a very cute town.
Spent a lot of time here. Anyway, so that's the update. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Thank you for the support, all the kind words, all the views. Again, if you are a new viewer, this is typically not the format, but we decided to release this because of this just amazing amount of zeros that were taken. So, episode 52, we did a lot of resting, a lot of icing, a lot of compression, a lot of elevation. We riced it, baby. We did it. Everyone said, oh, rice. So I riced it. Got some couscous instead of the rice, though, for the intro. And did what we can do. The foot is as good as it could be. I mean, that's a lot of nights. It's not 100%, but we're going to give it a go. Able to walk on it now with that shoe, a little bit more support. And we'll take it day by day, and we'll try to appreciate another day. I'm appreciating tonight. I'm going to appreciate these Doritos in my belly here in a second, and maybe some chocolate. Any other words there, Unicorn? Any wise words? Any?
Still grateful for every day and
Mhm.
looking forward to getting back out to the trail.
Yep, still happiest known time.
Still always happiest on time.
Trying to happiest known time all the time.
All the time.
All the time. So we're gonna try to eat a little bit here, smash, wake up, and if all feels well, we're gonna hit the trail. So maybe 5-6 day laps of internet coverage. So that's the Brandy roll right now. So Brandy, we're all good. If we're a little bit late, we love you back for sure, and we'll make sure you take care of Alex. But other than that, we'll catch everyone on the other side, and good night. Well, have a good one. Thank you.